Okay, y'all, I don't know what happened to my video, but okay. Now, I like to use this brush here for foundation as well as concealer, blending it out basically. So that's what I'm going to do now, is use this brush to blend out this foundation. And that's one thing about artificial lighting. I do have a ring light over there, and I have it a good distance away. I could bring it up a little closer, but a lot of times, I don't know, I don't like artificial lighting. I like natural lighting. But sometimes we have to come back over here and create a video at a later time because we have other things to do, as y'all know. But I know this is looking pretty thick on my skin. It looks so thick. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if what it is. I've had times where when I used to put this much foundation on, it really worked. I think that my skin has evened out a great bit. May not show on camera, but I think I'm just putting too much on now. And I'm used to putting a good bit on to cover a lot of things. And I don't know what's going on. Like everything seems to be a little bit more than what I need. And I will thin this out. I'm just not used to just putting a minimum amount of makeup on. I'm not used to it. I'm used to putting a great bit on and just, and it just kind of go well. But I guess I've used so much like really good skincare that I don't need as much product, and that's what it is. But this all will come together. Trust me, it always do. With me, I'm a messy type of, I don't know what's going on with the lighting now. The lighting just doesn't look as good as it did before. That's why I like to tape during the early hours. Because of this right here, this reason here. And my makeup just looks a little blotchy. Hopefully when y'all see this video, it does look a little better. That's why I don't like artificial lighting. I feel like it doesn't look as good as it should as far as foundations and stuff like that. I'm trying to make this work, and I feel like it still just ain't working right. First video, and I feel like that. It's real, y'all. Okay, but we're going to make it happen, okay? If you look at my neck, if you can see this, I'm getting a glare here. For some reason, why am I getting this glare? I'm getting this glare for some reason, and I don't know why. Let me see if I can. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. So now let's get with the brows. I don't know what's going on. I'll figure it out in a little bit like I always normally do. Okay, so now we're going to go on, like I said, with the brow pencil, Circa Face Priming Brow Pencil in Brunette. And this one is the Circa Style Master Tinted Brow Gel Mascara. Use both of these to do my brows. And if I can try to edit, I will. If not, you guys, just bear with me until I get everything that I need. I know what I need. It's just, I don't have it quite yet. So I'm just going to, normally I use another brow type of product, but I'm going to use this one. This is really nice brow pencil. Like it a lot. And if I can kind of like speed through this part, I will. If not, then y'all just have to hear me talk. Okay, so I like that. That looks good. And I know that there's a glare on me, but I don't know, y'all. I have to figure out everything, and I will in time. I just moved into this particular place, and I love it. And so I just got to figure out everything, like which direction I need to have my light and everything else. So just bear with me right now. I'm glad to be back. I had started a channel, and I felt like it just wasn't the name that I wanted to go by, because I do broadcast as well. So yeah, I decided to come over here and start all back over again, which I've only made 2 videos over there on the other channel. But I'm very happy that I just decided that, hey, it's time to get back to where I started my platform and everything. This is where I started, and I'm happy to get started again over here. Just trying to get these brows as straight as I can, or as even. I know I can't get them super even, but I try. Now, I'm going to go over my brows with the brow mascara that I've stated earlier. So this is just a brow mascara to go over the pencil to set the brows in order, in place. Okay. And I do my brows right after I do my foundation. Sometimes I do my eyes first and go back with foundation. It's just different ways I like to do my makeup. So you'll see me do makeup in all different ways, okay? All right, I hate that the lighting is not, like if it was closer, you probably wouldn't see the glare. What happened is my stand, the knob that goes on top of the light to place it on top of the stand, it's not fitting correctly. So if I have the light a little bit closer, of course, this will look better. I promise you, I'm going to get that fixed as well. All right, so let's get started with the eyeshadows. Now, this is what I use as a primer. I use a concealer. This is the Femme Couture Rose All Day Concealer that's infused with rose water. This is in light to medium, so it really highlights my eyes as well as conceal a lot of things, because that's one part of my face, which is my eyelids, that's very, I don't know, it's just, my lids just isn't, I don't know what the word is for it, but it's just one of those things. I like to use like a concealer that really brightens my eyelids. It's from the sun damage. Yeah, I always like to be out in the sun back in the day, and yeah, now I see how damaging it can be to the skin. So I just use a highlighting concealer, something that has a peachy peach tone to it, to highlight my eyelids and to conceal them. Conceal the skin there. So now everything looks even. I like for it to dry a little bit, but it really doesn't have to be that dry. So yeah, I mean, it can be. I think it's better to wait till the eyelids is a little dry, but I'm going to try to get this video done as quick as I can. But I think this is going to be a long video because it's going to be hard for me to edit this video. There's apps on the phone that I could use, but I prefer an app on a laptop, okay? Laptop, okay? It's for real. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. And this is a palette by Amuse Cosmetics. I love this inexpensive brand. I got this brand or purchased a few of the Amuse Cosmetics, like the foundations and things like that, from a website called jurybox.com or jbeves.com. And I absolutely love that site. It's one of my favorites. And so, yeah, y'all, this is a matte palette. And then I have one that's just like it, but this one is shimmers, as you can see. A lot of shimmer shades. So we're going to start with some mattes first. And I'm going to start with my brow bone. As I get this video done, I'm going to figure this out, you guys. But let's start with this. I'm going to start with this color here on my brow bone to brighten the brow bone here. Turn the TV down just a little bit. I can hear the TV. Ooh, I hear the TV really good. I don't want y'all to be hearing that. Okay. Now I'm going to blend this out just a little bit. And I don't really mention brushes unless y'all want me to mention brushes. I mean, I don't think it's always necessary unless y'all want me to start listing brushes. I just get any kind of makeup brushes. Some I get, you know, just discounted brushes. Some are a little bit more name brand, but a brush is a brush to me as long as it works and helps me to create wonderful makeup looks. All right, now I'm going to go in with this next shade here. It's a very beautiful color. Tap off the excess here and place this right here on this portion of my, right underneath my brow bone. Let's place it right there. Same thing on this side. And I like to do this because I have a lot of lid space. So I like to add a color there. Just looks good to me, for me, in my eye makeup look. All right, the next thing is putting a shade into my crease. Now, I think I'm going to use this color here. I like that. It's very pretty. I'm just using one brush, by the way, you guys, and sometimes that's all it takes is one brush. And it's getting right into my crease very good. I'm going to blend this up just a tad bit higher. Blend it on up. I love this color. It's so pretty. Today's my first day using this palette, so the colors, I have to say, blends out really well. I really don't even need a blender to blend that out. And I know the quality will get better with my videos, so you can see better. I can tell that this is just, this glare here is terrible, but it will get better. And I'm gonna let y'all see the finished look because of the glare. It's making it so hard to see, or you're not able to see the video as good as I would want you to. I know how important that is. And I'm going to go up a little bit with this color. Just a little bit higher. And I'm going to blend it out like I did the other side. All right, I feel like I got more color on the other side than I did this side, and probably because I didn't go into the crease as bold as I did on the other side, my right eye. So just going back in with this color, getting it real deep and beautiful. Going back over on this side. And if you're wondering what kind of brush this is, I love the double-ended brushes where you have a blender or a crease brush, and then you have a flat shader brush or a eyeshadow brush. I love brushes like this. As you can see, that's the blender, and this is the flat shader or an eyeshadow brush. This is a Profusion Cosmetics brush. I got this out of a palette that I had purchased. And I love this brush. It's just so pretty. One of my favorites. Go over this one just a little bit more. Just add just a little bit more color there. And focusing more on the corner side, and I'm going to put a different shade over there as well to deepen up the entire makeup look. And no, I'm not a professional, but I've been doing makeup for a while, and tonight it happens to be a quick makeup day, okay? So don't judge me too much. I'm going to take this really bright color here and add this over here in the corner of my eye. I think it's so pretty. It's like an orange. Oh God, that's so pretty. Y'all see how pigmented that is? Very pigmented and so pretty. I'm just going to add that right there. And probably underneath my eyes, my lash line. So I'm just going to put that color there. Do the same thing over here. Circle it and then just add it right over here. I'm focusing more on the lower half of my eyelid, if you're wondering. Or just looking at it going, okay, what is she doing? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Drag it on down a little bit. Okay. And I'll clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up in a little bit. So now it's time for the main attraction. First, I'm going to go ahead and line my under eye with that same color. This is beautiful. So far, this is my favorite shade. It's so vivid and beautiful. I'm just going to line my bottom lash line. And trust me, I will get up and get close to the light for you all to take a good look at this makeup look. Because the lighting is not its best right now. One reason is because it's way over there and this glare. I love that color. I think it's pretty. Now I'm going to add the main attraction to this video, or this eye makeup look, not the video. I'm going to add a shimmer tone. The same type of palette as the other one. This is the Shimmer palette. And I have all these applicators falling out of it. I'm going to take this shade here. This really beautiful. Oh my God, look at those. Very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlighting shades. I'm going to take this one. They don't have names, I don't think. No. Just gonna, it don't matter with me, just as long as they look good on my eyelid. All right, I'm gonna put this onto this area of my eye, right there. All right, that looks good to me. And I love this brush for the fact that it's really firm and really just what I like, okay? Very firm and just so pretty. Just the best on applying like shimmer shades and glitter and things like that. It's so pretty for that purpose. All right, now I'm going to add a shade into the inner corner here. I think I'm going to take the next shade that I was going to use at the beginning, or the one I was trying to, you know, I couldn't decide. You remember I showed you just a few minutes ago. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and add this into the inner corner of my eye just for highlight, like that. Just like that. Just add it for a highlight. There's not much of a difference between this shade and the other shade that I applied onto my lid a minute ago. But it is somewhat highlighting, and I like that. So now, you guys, I'm going to basically put on some liner. What I like to do is add a liner into my waterline. And this is the Circa Cosmetics High Definition Eyelining Pencil. I'm gonna, what is this? Why is stuff falling out and stuff? In the world? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline, I guess. Is that what you call the waterline? Yes, I think so. Where tear duct. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and line my bottom lash line down here. The TV still sounds so loud for some reason. I feel like, I hope y'all don't hear all of that. My eyes are super sensitive, so if my eyes get a little teary-eyed, I should have done this from the beginning. That's what I've been doing on my broadcast makeup thing that I do there. I do broadcast and I love broadcasting, but I wanted to come over here for some of my YouTube fans and people that know me from, well, the ones that know me from way back and all that. I wanted to do this for you guys as well as for myself. I mean, I'm gonna have many parts in this video, which I'm getting very upset because this camera keeps flipping off or turning off. And it's really making me mad. I'm trying to be professional, and this is nice, but I feel like it could be better. Because I just think this is my phone, y'all. I don't know why it's just turning off like that. I've already emptied a lot of space off of my phone, and I just think it's the phone. I have got to get the camera that I want and my laptop, because when I was doing YouTube I had everything like that, and then I finally decided I wasn't gonna do YouTube, so I didn't use it. And of course sometimes when you don't use stuff, it's just not even worth using anymore. It just breaks down, you know. And then of course laptops is something somewhat like that as well. So if it keeps turning off, y'all, if I have several parts, then you know why, okay? So now I'm going to take the W7 liquid eyeliner and I'm going to create a wing liner. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of start here. And y'all been practicing on this. So this has been a long time journey, is learning how to do this right here. I just now got the hang of it. It took me a while to get it, but I got the hang of it, and now I'm so happy because I think that this is really sexy to have wing liner, or to at least have some looks like this. And I gotta get back into the talk of YouTube. I'm used to broadcasting and saying whatever I want to say. And so, yeah, I'll probably get a little quiet because I'm not used to this anymore. Okay. Some of y'all that know me probably say, oh, girl, you got this. But you know what? It's been a long time over here. And I still have my accounts from way back. I'm going to have to pull my eye a little bit, but don't do this, ladies. It's just the lighting is not so good, and I got to hold my lid just a little bit to get that going, this liner here. Hopefully I get it even. Well, I hate when I run out of liquid. think that's about it. Except I got it a little bit too thick in the corner. I have a feeling I was going to mess up somewhere. One eye is always terrific, and then the other eye is the one that I normally always have an issue. This eye just wants to be a little contrary. And can't help it, but it wants to be contrary. And so this liner, this wing got a little thicker than what I wanted. And so I'm gonna have to come over here and thicken up this side. This side was perfect, but it's okay. I'm going to try to make this end here a little bit thinner there on the side of my eye. There we go. That's better. I'll put some more foundation on my face there in a minute, here in a minute. I'm just gonna create the wing just a little bit more. Make it come down just a little bit thicker there. Then just extend it on out on the corner side to get it a bit even. Maybe I'm off a little bit, but hey, it's not bad. And I love these liners like this. I'm not a huge like liquid liner fan. I like liner that is gel liners is what I like. That's my favorite, is gel liners. And I'm okay with that. It may not be super even, but for the lighting's sake, we're going to go with that, okay? So now we're going to take some mascara. I got this bold, what is it called? Be Bold color mascara in jet black, and this is by Hard Candy. I've been liking this, but it is messy. Just saying, in case some of you may see this, I just want you to know that it is a bit messy. I'm going to add just a little bit of this color right here because I feel like this side here has a little bit more intensity on my eyelids. And I have that problem sometimes. I put a little bit more on one side than I do the other side. And I just go back and even it out, don't we? That's what we all do. Just go back and even it out. So, getting back to the mascara. This is by Hard Candy. It's called Be Bold. Just adding a layer of this on. See how I got some on there? I'm going to wait till it dries and I'm just going to touch it and it come right off. It's a wet formula. It's easy to get your lids all like messed up. But I do like the intensity of the color. It's really nice. My lashes is well coated and that's what I like about it. But it takes a while for this mascara to dry. Just saying. I love Hard Candy Cosmetics. If anybody know me, you know I love that drugstore brand. And I am a drugstore type of makeup girl. I love inexpensive brands. If you've watched my YouTube at back in the day, you know how much I care about inexpensive makeup, taking it and creating beautiful looks. That's my thing. That's what I love to do. So that's the mascara. So now let's go ahead and get with the concealer. Get to the concealer. The concealer I'm going to use for tonight, I think I'm going to use the Maybelline, what is it? My Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Yes, I always go with this when you're very tired. Been cleaning and stuff like that. So yeah, I can use some of this today. Just been doing a lot of cleaning and prepping my home here, stuff like that. So this comes in handy right here. It's an amazing concealer. One of my favorite concealers, by the way, and I love it and would highly recommend it. Hey, where you at, little doll? I got a little puppy here. Just saying, if sometimes I'm talking, I'm like, stop. Y'all know it's my little puppy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my concealer using the same brush, because this brush is also good for blending out concealer. I love this brush for that purpose. It's amazing. I feel like it blends it out really good and smoothly. Yes, just the way I like it. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I really don't need to set this with, yes I do, that ELF, what was it? The ELF Flawless Finish Foundations. Everybody know about these. I think that they're a little moisty, okay? And I feel like I need to set it with a setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find me one. I use a palette. I use a palette here. This is the Beauty Treats Professional palette here. It has many shades in it. And I even use this for like blushes as well. So I use this shade right here to set my face all over. I'm going to set my face. And I'm not going to touch the area where the concealer has been placed underneath my eyes. I'm going to wait and use another powder under that, or on top of that concealer. Just setting everything on my face, my entire face, except for the area underneath the eyes, so that my foundation doesn't look so oily. I'm just going to dab a little bit of that foundation underneath, right here on my neck as well. Okay, so I got that going. I'm going to place this right here just in case I might need that later, and I think I will. So now it's time for me to go ahead and set my under eye concealer with a powder, and I guess I will just use one of the powders out of this palette. Normally I use the LA Colors Contour palette. It's like a little bitty palette, but I'm going to use the same color that I used here to set my face and a highlighting shade. So I use both of those. I'm just going to put just a little bit underneath the eyes just to set that, just a little bit. Doesn't take a much or a lot, not just a much, but it don't take a lot. Don't put too much, especially if you're in your 40s like I am in my 40s. You don't need a lot of that stuff, y'all. Okay, so now let's go ahead and use some bronzer. For bronzer, I'm going to use this, what is this? Circa Cosmetics Picture Perfect Powder Bronzer in 01 Champagne Beach. I'm going to use this also as a blush, okay? I think it's like a bronzer light shade. It looks like it. I've been using the Amalfi Coast color, but this is a new one in my collection here. So I think I'm going to try this one and see what this one looks like. I mean, if it doesn't look as good as a bronzer, then I would just use it for, yeah, it's going to be not so good as a bronzer, I think. I'll try it, but I think this one has some shimmer in it. But I'll try it. I think it's kind of cute, though. I'm going to try it anyway. Let's give it a go. Let's see what it's going to look like. It might be like a cool tone, like bronzer. We'll find out. I always start with my cheeks first. That's so I get an idea. Like if I want to use it as a bronze. Oh, it's pretty. Okay, it's like champagne-y. Like it's not usually like I don't use bronzers like that, but I have to say it's really pretty. And I'm gonna go over my cheeks, my entire cheek area. Oh, that's pretty. I want to get this in my wig. Yes, my wig. I'm gonna put some around my forehead just to warm it up so everything kind of goes together. And now I'm going to use this as a blush. Now, I do have a blush brush, but since I've used this brush here, I'm just going to use it to finish up the look, you know. Just go ahead and use it. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. It is a champagne bronzy color. Y'all see it here in a minute. I'll let y'all see it for sure, okay? It's really nice. And in fact, I'm going to contour with it, my nose. And we'll see how it looks from there as a contour shade. So, yeah. I'm going to use it for that purpose too. So I'm going to go ahead. It's not so intense as well as other bronzers. It's just right in a way. I have to wait to see it in the daytime though. I feel like when I use products at night, sometimes I don't see it as good as I do if it was natural lighting. Okay. Now I'm going to blend this out a good bit. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to blend this out. And all right, I'm good with that. All right, so now let's see. I'm going to go over with the highlighter underneath my eyes just a tad bit to get the bronzer up off of the base of my nose down here on the side. Now, that looks better to me. All right, now it's time for, yeah, I got blush and everything on. I can't believe it, but I am at the very end, like I was saying. So now it's time for highlighter. I'm going to take the Ellen Tracy Illuminating Palette here. I got 3 highlighters there that I've been loving. I'm going to take this one here, this golden champagne color, and I'm going to use this fan brush to kind of like grab the product. Just got product everywhere. And kind of add that highlighter there. I like the fan brush. I haven't tried a fan brush in forever. Just a little bit there. Oh, that's so pretty. Add just a little bit up here. And a little bit on my chin. And on my lip. There we go. Love that. Just enough highlights. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So now we're going to take, oh shoot, I almost knocked over everything. Okay. Sorry. All right, now it's time for lipstick. And I think I'm going to go with a real natural color. I'm going to go with this Circa Cosmetics Luxurious Shine Lip Polish in 02. I put this on. It's really natural, but it's kind of frosty. What I do, I just put enough on there and then I kind of take some of it off so it don't look so frosty. There we go. All right. That is the look, y'all. Okay. I'm going to get over here and show y'all this look. I'm going to pull down this here. I think this is so pretty. I love to use it as a headband or just all over. But yeah, it's mainly used for a headband. So I'm going to pull it back up. So yeah, y'all can see this. It's basically a headband. But let me go over here in the light and then I'm going to come back and show y'all or tell y'all the products again. But I'm going to get over here next to the light or turn it this way. This is the look here. And I think this is pretty good. At least you don't see a glare in my face. But actually in real person, this looks a lot better. It's just looking a little gray for some reason, but it's really pretty in person. I absolutely adore my makeup right now. I close my eyes. That's what my eyes look like. And my makeup, it looks fabulous. I mean, I wish y'all could see it. It looks kind of gray and white. For some reason, it's looking gray. Maybe not when y'all see it, but right now my phone here, it looks gray, but I'm telling you, it's not gray. It's actually quite beautiful. Now, the products real quickly, you guys, y'all know I use the ELF Flawless Finish Foundation. It's okay. It's an old school type of foundation, but it still works. It's awesome. And let me take this off. I can take this off. Hold on. Take it off. All right, you guys. So basically, give me a second, okay? Just fixing up everything. I feel like this looks a little better, fixed up a little bit. All right, so now, okay, as you know, the ELF Flawless Finish Foundation. It's an old foundation, but it's a great one. The next thing would be the concealer, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Love this. This is in the shade Golden. I love this one, and this is awesome when you've been really busy and doing a whole lot of things. I feel like y'all will enjoy this one here a lot. This is a great concealer. I know all of y'all know about this concealer. It does smooth out wrinkles, in my opinion. It does stay on all day, and it does cover discoloration that I have underneath my eyes. It's just an amazing concealer. As you can tell, I've used almost all of it. That's how much I love it. All right, the next product, I guess, would be the eyeshadows. This is the Muse Cosmetics palettes. I love these eyeshadows already. They are the same colors. The only difference is it's the same colors in both palettes. This one is the Shimmer palette. This is the matte palette. Okay, so I love that about it. At first, I was a little disappointed. I felt like I had one palette. It kind of seems that way, but honestly, when you put the shimmers on, you put the mattes on, I think you should get both of them just to have a shimmer palette as well as a matte palette in case you want to go all matte or if you want to use just a shimmer shade on the lid. Awesome. The colors blend out really well, as you can tell. I really, really do like these. This brand, which is the Amuse Cosmetics brand. Love it. The next thing, I guess, will be the brow products, the Circa Cosmetics face framing brow pencil. That's what I use right here. My brows look very much so natural. I love the natural look about it, about my brows, okay? The natural look. And this brow mascara is one of my favorite. It don't go on so intense. You just put it on very lightly and light-handed, and it looks very natural. So I like this as well. The mascara I used is the Be Bold by Hard Candy. It's a little wet and moist. As you can tell, you see that little spot there. I'm trying to wipe it off. I don't have any Q-tips. Usually you can get that off with a Q-tip. And I can't get it off right now, so excuse that. But yeah, it's very moisty, so that's the only thing about it. You can make a mess with this. I didn't put any mascara on my bottom lashes, y'all. I always do that at the end, and I almost forgot. So let me add just a little bit of this on my bottom lashes so you all can take a look at it on my bottom lashes. I'm just going to put just a tad bit, not too much. Just a coat on top. There we go. There we go. All right, that just made the look a little bit more intense, but I like it. So that's how the mascara look on the bottom. It does separate a good bit, and it coats the lashes really well. As you can tell, the color is very intense as well. Hopefully y'all get to see that. But yeah, I like that a lot. You can use that mascara along without liner. The liner that I use is by W7. It's the European brand. I love this. I have a lot of W7 products, eyeshadows and stuff like that. But this is a liquid liner. This is one of my favorite. I love to use this when I want to wing out my liner and just use it for just a straight regular liner or a line as well on my top lash line. It's amazing for winging out the liner. I love that. And the next thing would be, I guess, this brush set. I do like this. The fan brush here is amazing for applying highlighter, as you can see on top of my cheeks, on my forehead, and on my chin. Amazing. I do like to set my concealer with this brush. This is a setting brush, and it's perfect for setting concealer or anything else, I guess, highlighting. And this is really the medium sculpting brush. I do have the larger ones. I have 2 or 3 of them. This is awesome for applying concealer underneath the eyes, as well as applying foundation, if you don't want to use it just for bronzing, okay, or for contouring reasons. But I love it, okay. I think that is very, very, very nice, this product here. I love all 3 products. The last product is the Illuminating Palette by Ellen Tracy. Love this. I have only 3. I bought this at a outlet store. One was gone, and I just love the highlighting shades. It's like a golden champagne color here, which is the one that I have on right now. And then this is like a yellow golden shade here, and this one is more like a frosty highlighter there. And I love all 3. Sometimes I mix them all together and put it on. These are really pretty. It just looks like a smooth bit of highlight, very natural like highlight as well. So I really, really like this palette there, and I think I've talked about everything. Yes, and don't forget the Hard Candy Perfecting Primer. This is the good one. I feel like it really does minimizes lines, as it says, and it helps the pores to smooth out the skin. So that's why I like this one here. If you see it, I would recommend you to try it. I really like this one. So, okay, you guys, that's all the products. I hope all of you can understand all of that I just said, so I won't have to list it in the description box. But I may do that if y'all want me to, but I think all of you saw the products and pretty much understand the products. Don't forget the Circle Cosmetics High Definition Eyelining Pencil. That's what I use on my waterline. Amazing for that purpose. But anyways, you guys, that's pretty much all of the products. I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a like. And also, don't forget to subscribe. If I could talk, y'all, this is my first video. I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I broadcast all the time. I'm just nervous as I can be for some reason. But I hope you subscribe if you like this video. Look forward to a video a week for now, and it may increase in time depending, okay? And also, you guys, yeah, I think it's something about the notification bell. Touch it so you won't miss a video. There's a lot of new things that I don't know about. I got to learn everything. So I'm just now new on here and trying to get into the groove of it. But yeah, y'all know what to do. Cut on your notifications. Turn them on so when I create a video, you won't miss a video. You'll get notified, okay? And I appreciate everyone, and please come back for another video. I haven't set a day yet, what day of the week I will create a video, so please turn on your notifications. I never know. It might be one video. It could get up to 2 videos. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you guys, thank you for joining, and thank you for watching. And yeah, you guys, if you want to comment, please comment. I don't mind. And I will try to answer your comments, okay? Or reply to your comments. All right, you guys, let you go. Bye. See y'all in my next video.